Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and if you've been searching for the perfect, super protective, slim, lightweight case for your brand new iPhone 11, you might want to check out the SolidSuit by RhinoShield. This case offers over 11 feet of drop protection, it's super customizable, and it's even made of a non-toxic food-grade plastic. Lots to love here. Let's check out this case in a bit more detail on my iPhone 11 in green. Looking at the construction of this case, this is made of a custom polymer that is very lightweight, has a nice feel underneath the fingertips, and is relatively rigid. The back is going to vary on this case depending on what finish you choose. This particular one is the carbon fiber finish, but this is available in a wide variety of finishes, from wood and leather to custom photo and custom print. You can go for graphics cases, you can go for plain plastic cases, and there's also different colors available for the plastic part as well. So overall, just lots of customization available with the SolidSuit. Going to the sides here, these are made of a textured plastic, very slightly textured, give you a little bit of grip, not much, but it's not as slippery as SolidSuit cases used to be. If you tried this case a few years ago and said SolidSuit is too slippery for me, you might want to give it another try because this is definitely grippier than it used to be. I would say that this is a low grip case now as opposed to a super slippery case, which is what it used to be. Overall, really nice feel in the hand. Going to the interior, you can see we have a honeycomb pattern. That's part of the protectiveness of this case. Also, this is made of a material the RhinoShield calls shock spread. This is what gives the case the over 11 feet of drop protection that it provides your phone. Finally, this is made of a non-toxic, BPA, BPS-free, food-grade plastic, which I find reassuring given the close contact you have with your phone all day long. Putting your phone in this case is pretty straightforward, although be warned, it is a relatively tight fit in terms of removing it. Getting it on is usually no problem, but removing it is a little bit on the tight side. However, the benefit of this is that this is a very nice tight-fitting case on the phone. There's no sag anywhere. If you hate sagging cases, you are going to love the SolidSuit. It's very nice and protective. So looking here at the amount of lip we have on here, we have a nice protective lip that runs around the screen. I do currently have a screen protector on here. This is the RhinoShield Impact Protection Screen Protector. It's not a tempered glass one. It is one of the specialized polymer impact protection screen protectors, and it's going to give you 5 times the impact protection of Gorilla Glass 3, so it's really quite protective. So I think that that is a nice complement with this case, although of course this is going to work with tempered glass screen protectors as well. Looking down here at our port openings, nicely positioned and nicely sized. You should be able to fit many third-party lightning cables here, although you might find that you need to do that less than you otherwise would because, of course, this case does support wireless charging. Going around to the sides, we have a very slightly textured plastic on here. As I mentioned, this does give you a little bit of grip. Overall has a very nice feel underneath the fingertips. We have a spot here for a lanyard if you happen to have one, although one does not come included in the package. Going up here to our volume up and down buttons, these are an absolute pleasure to press, extremely clicky, extremely responsive, and normally they do come in gray to match the gray case, but one of the nice things about SolidSuit is that you can switch out the buttons for different color buttons, and it's relatively inexpensive to do so at $2.99 per button color. So I switched out the gray buttons for black buttons because I think it looks pretty sharp. So going up here to our mute switch, very easy to access, no issues there, and not a lot going on at the top. Going around to the side here, again, you can see we've got a black button on here rather than the gray button that the case would come with by default. And then we have some RhinoShield branding down here on the bottom, relatively big, so if you are against branding, this might bother you a little bit, but personally, I don't think that it's any kind of a major issue. Looking at the back of the case, you can see we've moved from the carbon fiber finish we were looking at initially to one of the many print designs available for SolidSuit. This has a very nice look to it, I think, with the gray SolidSuit case. Really attractive with a green iPhone. So this design here is printed on the back of the phone case, and you can actually feel where it's printed on here a little bit. Gives you a little bit more grip than you otherwise would have with the back of the case. This material here is quite fingerprint and scratch resistant. I've had many SolidSuit graphics cases over the past several years, and they never seem to show any wear. They always look great. So I think that this is a really nice option for your phone. So there's no issue with wireless charging, as I mentioned with this case, and we do have plenty of protection for your protruding camera. Everything looks really good there. And of course, you do have that more than 11 feet of drop protection, as previously mentioned. As I said before, this is a nice tight-fitting case, and as such, it's relatively difficult to get off your phone, so be aware of that. Maybe not the best choice for frequent case changers, but I think that that is a small price to pay for such a nice fit. Looking at some of the other graphics case options, this one obviously I switched out the buttons to have a blue button color on here. And then going to the back, you can see how pretty this one looks here with the green iPhone. I think it looks really quite attractive. Really nice look for your iPhone. And again, this does have a nice feel underneath the fingertips. You can feel the pattern where it has been printed on the back of the case. Very nice indeed. And one here with a white case. Got some switched out yellow buttons on here. And a lovely matching pattern here for the green iPhone. While the graphic design cases we were just looking at are beautiful, there's a lot to be said for the classic SolidSuit cases as well. This is what RhinoShield calls its plain color cases. These come in a total of 4 colors. You've got the blush pink, you've also got a black, a white, and a cloud gray. And these are really quite nice. They just have a smooth back that actually has a little bit more grip than some of the finishes that are available for SolidSuit. The graphics and the classic cases, I think, are the grippiest. These are simple, but they're nice, and they do cost a little bit less than the other options, so definitely something to consider as well, although my personal favorite are always the graphics cases. I think that it's really fun to be able to put graphics on your iPhone. Finally, 2 more custom options with the SolidSuit. We have their premium stamping case, which is either available in a leather case shown here or one of their classic plastic backed cases. You can have up to 6 letters stamped in a gold or silver foil onto the back of the phone case. Looks really classy, really executive, has a nice feel underneath the fingertips as well. This is probably the most expensive of the RhinoShield cases, and of course shown here we do have a custom button color. Again, this would normally come with black buttons. Finally, for all you photography fans out there, we've got the option to upload your own photos to RhinoShield and put them on the back of a SolidSuit case. Got a number of different templates available, so you can put multiple photos or just one photo. And overall, I'm really quite impressed with the level of detail you're able to get on here. The photographic quality, I think, is quite excellent. As long as you upload a good photo to start with, it's going to look really great on the case. This, of course, is my cat. And then looking at some here for iPhone 11 Pro as well, some of the other options. You don't have to have 3 photos on there. You can just go with one really good one. Really great options from RhinoShield. Overall, I think that there's a lot to love with the RhinoShield SolidSuit. It's highly customizable, so you can choose your perfect look. It offers excellent drop protection at over 11 feet, so you can feel secure using it. And also, it's made of a non-toxic material, so you can feel more comfortable using it. The only people I think who shouldn't consider this case are people who feel nervous when removing phone cases, because this is more difficult to remove than many, and also people who are really into grippy cases, because this is definitely not that grippy. Other than that, I think it's an excellent case and definitely something worth considering. Again, we've been looking at the SolidSuit by RhinoShield for iPhone 11. This case is available directly from RhinoShield, and it has an MSRP starting at $29.99, which will get you the base model classic case, which is their solid color plastic case. This comes in a total of 4 colors: black, white, blush pink, and cloud gray. The carbon fiber finish is going to run you $34.99, and the leather is $39.99. And if you want to go custom with one of the photo or print cases, these are going to be $34.99. Finally, the premium stamping cases are $36.99 for the classic finish and $46.99 for the genuine leather. Custom buttons run you $2.99 per set, or you can get an entire set of 16 color sets for $15.99. My viewers can save an extra 15% with the promo code you'll find in the description below, so if you're interested in buying this case, definitely check that out. Many thanks to the kind folks at RhinoShield for sending me out these samples to review, as well as for sponsoring this video. If you have any questions about these products, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I will do my best to address them. And if you're interested in subscribing to my channel, please hit that subscribe button because I have lots more great case and other accessory reviews coming soon. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and this is the SolidSuit by RhinoShield for iPhone 11. Enjoy your iPhone and have a wonderful day.